you've been expecting. Welcome to the Texas Capitol. We're happy to have you as a new fellow Republican senator. Before we begin, we're gonna go into the library.
What are we doing?
You'll find out. Enter if you dare.
What is this place?
Your worst nightmare.
Welcome to the Capitol. Please don't kill me. I have kids. Silence. This is initiation. Every senator goes through it. And if you fail, you will have unbearable pains. What do I have to do? Answer these 5 questions. Alright. First question. Where did our roots for legislation come from? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Mexico. Mexico! Keith, stop giving him the answers. Sorry. That is correct. Our roots are in the Mexican legislature. Question number 2. Put your thinking cap on because this one's a doozy. When did Texas gain its independence? I know this one. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
1836.
1836. Keith, seriously. Sorry. Question number 3. You're doing well so far, but what kind of Congress do we have? Bicameral or unicameral? Okay, this one's easy. It's unicameral. Bicameral. Bicameral. You are correct. Keith, if you weren't so attractive, I'd kill you. Sorry. Am I almost done yet? Silence! Answer me this. When were African Americans in Congress?
During Reconstruction.
Waha! You're wrong!
During Reconstruction. During Reconstruction. During Reconstruction. During Reconstruction.
Wait, how did you get that right?
It's because I'm awesome.
Well done. Today we have a new senator among us. Kneel before me, Sir Kenneth.
It's Kevin.
Whatever. I now knight thee, Sir Knight Senator Kevin. Rise with honor.
So, what would happen if I got into questions wrong?
Nothing really. We just do it for fun. Let's go. Okay. Well, since you're a noob senator here, Senator Master Alina is going to show you around. I'll catch you later.
Well, let's get started.
Ah, crap.
Did you know that the Texas Legislature is a bicameral legislature? And we have the Senate. And then there's the House of Representatives. But did you know as well that the Senate has 31 senators with 4-year terms each? And then there's the House of Representatives with 150 members with 2-year terms. Two. It's 4 and 2. Now, little laddie, did you catch that?
Senate, 31 senators, 4-year terms. House of Representatives, 150 representatives, 2-year terms. Got it.
And we are moving along. Now, the Constitution sets term limits, compensation, and requirements for office. Now, the legislative session is once every 2 years and for 140 days in that session. Now there are regular sessions and there are special sessions. Now, Joe Strauss is the speaker and David Dewhurst is the lieutenant governor. Moving on. There's 5 committees. 5 committees.
Hello?
Standing Joint Interim Conference Procedural. Standing Joint Interim Conference Procedural. Got that? Look into my eyes. Do you understand what committees there are?
Standing Joint Interim Procedural Conference. Gotcha.
Now, remember what I said about the lieutenant governor and the speaker? Now, the speaker is head of the House, and the lieutenant governor is head of the Senate. The Senate. Are you listening, sir? Now, the lieutenant governor is very powerful in Texas. Very powerful. In Texas. In Texas. Okay, now, standing committees are the permanent ones. And then there's a conference. The conference ones irons out the differences between the bills, between the House and the Senate.
The governor would like to see you now.
Praise the Lord. This way. So, who's our governor again?
Rick Perry. He's been governor for 10 years now, so he has a little more power than the average governor.
Let's see. What does he do?
Well, we're here.
Hello, governor. Kevin! It's good to see you here. My name is Rick Perry. You probably know that. But you're also probably wondering why I called you in here. Well, I don't really know, but there's one thing I can tell you. I'm the governor, and I have a lot of power because I've been here for 10 years. Also, there's 3 things that I can do. Number 1, veto. Number 2, line item veto. And number 3, I knew there's number 3. Well, I know there's a 3rd one, but I can't really remember, so you can go now. I'll just call you when I get it, or when I remember.
The lieutenant governor would like to see you now.
What's that? But wait, didn't we just...
Yeah, it's kind of confusing.
Well, is David Dewhurst nice?
Yeah, I mean, he's, the boss of all the senators.
He's my boss?
Yes, he is.
But wasn't I just... You know what? Never mind. Hello. I am David Dewhurst, the Lieutenant Governor. Aren't you? But what's that? Wait. What? Huh? Anyways, I would like to talk to you about procedural powers and non-procedural powers. will start with procedural powers. They are procedural and cool. I shall bedazzle you with the list of procedural powers that I and my fellow buddy, Joe Strauss, the Speaker of the House, have. That rhymed. Nifty. Presiding officers can appoint committee chairs, appoint committee members, sign bills to committees, schedule legislation for floor actions, recognize members of the floor, interpret the procedural rules when needed, and last but not least, appoint committee chairs to the conference committees. Learn it. You will have a quiz. No, you won't. Next, non-procedural powers to the presiding officers. We have appointing members and serving as chairs or vice chairs to the following, like the Legislative Budget Board, and the Legislative Council, and the Legislative Audit Committee, and the Sunset Advisory Commission. There's one more thing that I need to tell you. Presiding officers can also oppose a bill. And that is all. I will see you
The Speaker of the House would like to see you now.
Oh, well then, that's fine with me. Just take him. Just take him. Just stay here. Just stay here.
This way.
Why does the speaker want to see me?
I don't know.
But he's in charge of the House of Representatives. I'm a Senate.
Yeah, well, I guess we're a brotherhood, you know, connected somehow.
Here we are. Again? Why? Why? We went in the circle, but...
What you doing?
Well, nothing. Just pondering my life.
So, what do you think about that Kevin guy?
He's okay.
The only reason he's there is because of gerrymandering. That means one more Republican, one less Democrat. Or in this case, one more Filipino, and one less white person.
It's good to see you here today. My name is Joe Strauss, and I am the Speaker of the House, and I'm very important. But I heard that my friends Rick Perry, who's the governor, and David Dewhurst, who is the lieutenant governor, were talking to you, and I got jealous, and I decided to call you to my office just so I could be awesome like them. And I heard that they are telling you about procedural powers, presiding officer powers, and I decided that I should tell you also about those because it's important. Like the restraints on presiding officers. Well, you see, basically the only restraints we have is what we put on ourselves. Because if I'm an idiot and I tell you to go do something stupid, y'all aren't gonna want to pass the bill that I'm offering because y'all hate me. Like that one guy in the federal government, I think his name was Anthony Weiner. He put some bad stuff on Twitter. It's kind of in his name, but we won't go there. Now you see, if I did that in my position, that would just be awful, and no one would like me. And you want to do good things that'll get interest groups and stuff like that to like you, so you'll have more influence on the people that you like and are going to be doing bills with you in mind. Okay? Senator Kevin, I need to see you. That is all. I will see you again. So there's one thing that I forgot to talk to you about.
Oh, Lord.
You need to join a committee, and we haven't done that yet. So,
What committee?
well, we're forming this new committee. It's called the Awesome Committee.
Yeah.
I think you would do great in it. What do you say?
Yes, I accept. 'Cause I'm awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, glad to have you on board. I'm gonna go show you how to make a bill of law. In here. Take a seat. There are several steps that a bill must go through in order to become a law. First, a senator must introduce a bill to the Texas Senate. And then the lieutenant governor assigns a bill to the appropriate committee. After that, a committee holds a hearing for the bill. And then, if they like the bill, the committee approves the bill by majority vote. After that, the calendar committee places the bill on the calendar, determining when the bill reaches the floor. Once the bill reaches the floor, it is voted upon by the Senate. Once the bill is on the floor, it can be amended and voted upon by the senators. The Senate, by a majority vote, passes the bill as amended. The House's version, however, will be different. The conference committee, made up of 5 members from each chamber chosen by the Speaker and the Lieutenant Governor, is formed to work out a compromise version of the bill. The compromise version of the bill is then returned to the floor of both chambers. No amendments are allowed at this point. The majority of the members of each chamber must vote for the compromise version of the bill for it to be passed. After that, the bill is then signed by the Speaker of the House and the Lieutenant Governor. Finally, the bill makes it to the desk of the Governor, where he can sign it and pass it right away. Line item veto it. Or he can veto the whole thing, which starts the process all over again. Unless it is overridden with a 2/3 majority vote. If that happens, he must sign it. Well, I've taught you everything I know. So, I'll see you tomorrow. What the heck, man? I quit.